On April the 20th, 1968, Enoch Powell delivered his famous Rivers of Blood speech. It cost him his job and ultimately, some would say, the leadership of the Conservative Party. The speech itself, still to this day, continues to divide people, with some labelling him as a prophet whose insight into the future was spot on, whilst others see him as nothing more than a racist. And it's not just Enoch Powell that people continue to talk about in terms of what they have said. A whole host of politicians and statesmen's utterances, from Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address right through to the latest House of Commons budget, provoke discussion and debate. But surely none has affected the human race more than the passage that we read about in Matthew's Gospel. Known as the Sermon on the Mount, this was God pouring out his heart to man. If everyone in our nation applied only 10% of the teaching in that sermon, our country would be transformed overnight. When politicians or leaders hold a conference, their devotees flock and listen to every word, and at the end they give them a standing ovation. God isn't looking for our outward applause, but what he does desire is that we would listen and apply, or in our case, being as this is 2,000 years later, read and apply. Take the time to sit down with your Bible and, starting at Matthew chapter 5, not only read through the next 3 chapters, but more importantly, apply the teaching in your life. And one thing that can be guaranteed is that it will definitely result in change, and change for the better.